Hello, Stampers. It is Elizabeth, and it is Thursday, December 7th, 2023. I am fading fast, guys. I can't believe it. Can you believe this is the 7th day of the 12 days of creativity? I am home from work. I just got home and I put on a sweatshirt and sweatpants, and it's a cup of tea kind of night, and I'm tired. We had our holiday social at work today, and went from 3 to 6, and I flew out of there to get back, and it was good. We always have a good time. Hello, eyes. I see eyes on me. I actually didn't bring my laptop home tonight, and I left my iPad at home as well. So I mean at work. So hi Emily, good evening. Yes, we had a really good time at our holiday social. So give me 1 second while you might hear me talk. I'm going to turn. There we go. I've got a second my work monitor here, so I've got that playing just on Facebook because I can never see comments on Facebook. They never show up. So yes, Emily, we had a really good time. It was fun. We had our cafeteria staff hired helpers to come in, and they all kind of said, how many people are in this building, right? Because there's 900 people in the building, and even though 600 and I think 650 ended up registering, I think most of them attended because the place was packed. But we always have a good time, and we have alcohol, liquor license, and we had smart servers, and we had food and candy floss machine. There was a lineup for the candy floss machine. One of the girls laughed at me. I said, no, we need a candy floss machine. And we had popcorn machine and photo booth, buffet. We had a sushi bar. What else? Oh, we had a pizza table. It was fun. We had a band. We have one of our employees. Hi, Deb. Yeah, the party was good. One of our employees, he's retired now, has a band, and one of the guys in his band is also another employee, and so they play at our function every year. But it's kind of sad because some of you may know this. We're moving. We start next year moving into our new building, even though it's not ready yet. They're still working feverishly on it, but we start moving at the beginning of January in stages. And so I've been in this building for 32 years. It'll be 32 years in January. So it's gonna be sad to leave the building. And so we started tonight a farewell wall, just off the main reception for all the employees to sign. I'm gonna get teary-eyed because I've been in the building for so long, and it's so close to, like, it's 5 minutes from where I live. So I'm now gonna have to commute. Well, I'm not sure how I'm gonna like that, but anyhow, I'm tired too. It doesn't help that I'm tired, but tomorrow it's a work from home day, but I mean, yeah, it's a work at home day, but I have to go into the office because there's some training going on, and so I will go into the office. But I am really looking forward to some downtime on the weekend, but I have baking to do I'll probably do it Sunday. Because my Rogers is acting up. So I have Rogers coming in on Saturday between 8 and 10. Like, it's silly me booking something at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not getting out of my pajamas on Saturday. That's the plan. All right, so tonight's project is a 3D project. It is another resurrection of a project. It's something that I bring out and I have on my back burner. And it's another treat packaging, or you can put little notes in it or whatever. So I am just going to get overhead and make sure that I can see. Oh no, see, I can't see YouTube. I don't know. I'm technically challenged. Hold on. I've got it on the second screen, but I've turned the sound down, but it keeps freezing. I don't know. So somebody's on Facebook. Welcome. I can't see who you are. All right, so let's get over. And I don't know about you, but I have my cup of tea tonight. It's a cup of tea kind of night. And let's get over. And I've changed my scene. So tonight's scene is Rudolph. There we go. We got Rudolph coming to say hello to everybody. And let me show you the project. So this is the first project, and it's I didn't decorate it. You'll miss being close to home. Oh, Deb. So the president's executive assistant lives the next street over from me. And the two of us, every time there was a delay on the building, because we were technically supposed to have moved out last year, or sorry, the beginning of this year. And every time there was a delay on the new building, we would go, yes, yes. Yeah, it's happening. We have to be out. We have to be out now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I just realized that my screen up here, something's not working right. Let me see, face on. Nope. Okay, sorry about this. So I'm just playing because something is not working. Scene, picture, overhead. Let me see. Oh no, guys, what's happening here? Scene, face on. Oh crap. You know, don't play with technology, folks. Okay, and then scene, and then overhead picture in picture, and that's this one. There we go. I don't know if you can see my picture in the top corner, but it doesn't matter. Yes, Deb. So the bottom line is, I am very much going to miss the closeness. You know, when I'd get a notice that Amazon was on my door, had left something on my doorstep, or my doctors are right across the street, my dentist is right across the street, so it will be a pain. It's going to take an extra 35-40 minutes to get to the new building. It's in the same town, but it's getting from one side of the town to the other side of the town. So that's going to be the pain. All right, so they're cubes, and they hang on the tree. They hang on the tree. This one I really didn't decorate. I just did it as a sample. But I will show you the one we're going to make tonight. And so we're going to make this one, and it's with the Merry and Bright stamp set. So, and then this was the bear. Excuse me. I can't remember what the name is. Berry something. Hold on. Oh, Berry Christmas. Oh, I was close. It's with the Berry Christmas Designer Series paper, and with the Merry and Bright and the light bulb on the top. Now, they open up like this. Oh, and guess what, folks? There's a Ferrero Rocher in the inside that I have not eaten. So I'm just going to tuck that aside, because you know that's going to be eaten before the end of the night. And then it folds. It just seals up like that. And then when you hang it from the tree, sort of the gravity will close it. If you want to, when you're making the box, and it's really simple, I'll show you, you can put a little bit of tear and tape on each corner, and that way when you seal it, it seals it tight. But then the box is not reusable, so it's totally up to you. With this one, what you can do is you can loop the ribbon. I'm going to take it off. So you can loop the ribbon in once, and then bring it back in against here, and then leave the loop, and that way it's tied down. It's really secure. All right, so it's closed. If the weather isn't bad for you, I just need a cup of tea. You can always stop at our house. Oh, I know. Because yeah, it's going to be close. Maybe I'll move in with you guys, Deb, because it'll be closer to you guys. Yeah. You know, so a week ago, I went to a wreath making party down in that area. It was on Credit View, Steeles and Credit View, and we had to go down Financial Drive, which is the address of the new building. And so we were going south on Financial Drive, and when I come home at 4:35, I've got to go north. So we were going south on Financial Drive at 5 o'clock. Bumper to bumper. Bumper to bumper. I am not used to bumper traffic, so we'll see how long this lasts. All right, I digress. Let's get going. So we need a piece. I'm using the Night of Navy cardstock, and I have my little cheat sheet here. And this is 6 by 9. Okay, Elizabeth, where did you write the notes? This is 6 by 9. Oh, no, wrong. I've got all these notes on my desk. 6 by 9 cardstock. And you're going to take out your Simply Scored. And on the 6-inch side, you are going to score at 2 inches, 2 inches, and at 4 inches. Easy, right, guys? So it's 6 by 9, you're going to score at 2 inches and 4 inches. I am going to rotate this over, and on the 9-inch side, we are going to score at half inch, 2.5 inches, 4.5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 8.5 inches. All right. And you are going to end up with this sheet, and basically it's a half inch on each side. All right. Now I'm going to take my ruler, and from this corner to that corner, I am going to score again. I'm going to score. I'm going to put my stylus there, and I'm going to score from that edge to that edge. So now we've got like a triangle. And now I'm going to score from this end to this end. This looks more complicated than it is, folks. When you see, you'll realize how easy it is. And then I'm going to make a score from this end to this end. And I'm going to score from this end to this point. And I'll bring it up to show you. All right. So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to be like an M, like that, or two peaks in a valley. So scored from that end to that point to that score line to that score line, and then that score line to that score line. Now I'm going to fold it, rotate it over, and I am going to do the same thing on the other side. Down. While I'm doing this, I'll tell you a story. So this story is about probably, oh God, almost 20 years old now. So the girl that, my coworker, a good friend of mine that lives around the corner from me, I'm going to say maybe 20 years ago, I'm driving to work, and I didn't know her, and I'm driving to work, and I'm going around the corner by her house, and I got into a little accident right in front of her house. I did not know her. She comes out of the house, and she sees me, and this is like 20 years ago, and she goes, "Oh, do you need a phone?" And I said, "Oh yeah, if you have one, can I make a call?" So she said, here's my my cordless phone. When you're done, just leave it on the doorstep. I'm taking the kids to school. No problem. Thank you very much. Made my call. About 3 years later, a new admin starts at our job. And one of the other admins is taking her around, introducing her to everybody, comes to me, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she goes, "You had the accident in front of my house." And so we're really good friends now. So she's the president's admin. But isn't that a small world? And I looked at her and I went, "Oh my God, you look so familiar." She goes, "Yeah, I know. You had the accident in front of my house." So anyhow, that's how we met. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I know you don't need to know all the rambling. I am going to snip down and just take off these 2 corners. And I'm using these are old scissors. Fiskars are not Stampin' Up! Scissors, but I like to use long scissors for this. And I am just going to snip down both sides. So I guess the moral of that story was, you never know who you're going to run into or who is going to pass in your life. And, you know, you got to be kind to people, because she could have said, "Oh my God," or I could have said, "Oh, what a bitch, she didn't leave me her phone," or whatever. But I remembered she left me her phone, and she was so nice. And anyhow, so we're kind of partners in crime. And snip down here like this. All right. Okay, so now I've got that. And I've said this before, I like to snip first before I burnish, because if I burnish them or fold them, I never get the snipped line straight. Okay, so now this corner, on all four corners, I'm going to snip this off. So this is why I like the long scissors. I'm just going to snip that off right on the score line, like that. So you've got that. And I'm going to snip this one off, and you're going to wonder why I'm doing it this way, but because this notch is there, this notch is there, I find it easier to have a free edge, so I'm snipping towards the notch so that the edge is free, like that. And I'll do the same here. See why I like the long scissors. And then, oh, last thing we're going to do, now we're going to cut this center piece off. So I'm just going to snip down to the center and snip here to the center. Once you make one of these, it's so simple to do. But like I said, it looks really complicated, but it totally isn't. Okay, now we've got this, and then the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to snip from this point down to this score line, like that, and snip from here down to the score line again, and then on the other side. If you wanted to make these, you could make a bunch of them, score a bunch of them, and then just sit at night and I called the police on our new neighbors who are now our best friends. What? I called the police on our new neighbors who are now our... Oh, you're kidding. See? You never know how you're going to meet people, and yeah. And I'm sure you're best friends now, so now they don't mind that you called the police on them. Okay, so now what I have are the designer series paper, and you need 6. So I have already cut these out, and the 6 are 2 3/4. Sorry, 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these two you're going to snip right down the center from one end to the other, like that. And I'm putting one there. Oh, the one thing I should tell you about this. Directional paper is not a good idea. Like anything that has an obvious up and down or a stripe, because when you go to put it together, there really isn't an up or down, and it just it's better to have sort of a non-directional paper to make the box or to decorate the box. And then this one is going to go there and there. What I do like to do, this piece here that I've cut, I like to make sure that, mind you, it doesn't matter actually. Would have been better to do it on this side. Let me, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Never mind, ignore me, because these two edges are going to match up. These two edges are going to match up. Yeah, I thought these two edges, but no, it's the other two. Okay, now I've got my Tombow glue, and the reason why I'm using Tombow glue is I want to make sure I get to the edges, all the corners, so that they don't lift up. And I'm going to place them in the middle and seal that down. Now, what can you use this project for? You can, it's late now, but if you had numbers, you could do like an advent calendar create your own advent calendar and put treats in them. You can put little treats in them like Ferrero Rocher or chocolates. When I sold them at a craft fair a few years ago, I put two pack of Oreo cookies in them. They were stacked Oreo cookies. They left their car running in the driveway for over an hour and all the... Oh, it started in the... Oh, I see. I would have been more concerned. So they left their car running in the driveway for over an hour and the lights were turned off. They had just come home from Sault Ste. Marie. They were so tired they forgot they had started the car and went to bed. Oh my gosh. See, that could have been dangerous. So calling on them was probably a good thing. Oh my gosh. Because you never know. It's a good thing that you called the police on them. So you called the police on them for something good. Like, it wasn't like a wild party or anything like that. And again, I'm just putting these down. Make sure you've got adhesive right on the tips, on the corners. And like two more to go. Whoops. I don't know. If anyone else messy with their Tombow glue like I am, I seem to get it all over my fingers. And this is the last one. All right. So there is the box. Okay, now I know I'm going to now burnish it. And I'm not going to be really anal about burnishing it, to be honest with you. I am not going to burnish the top, and these two pieces here, and I'll explain to you why in a second. So now I'm just going to fold over the edges like that, and then fold those. And now what you're going to do is you're going to bring this up like that, and you are going to adhere the box. I didn't do a very good job of adhering this one. Okay, you'll learn from my lesson. I wasn't paying any attention and I didn't put it in between the lines. So you'll see it's over here. I didn't put it in between I put it right on the score line, which is not great, but okay. So now I'm going to adhere this one down. Oops, come on. Here we go. Like this. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, you didn't do a very good job of putting that piece on. And I'm going to adhere this one. See, this one looks much better. See, it's evenly spaced. And I'm going to put this one down like this. Like that. And you know my clothespin paper clip kind of trick. I'm just going to put those on here so that they really cure. How long ago was that, Deb, that happened? I'm just curious. You know, it's important to have good neighbors. It's so important. For the most part, I'm very, very fortunate. And now the last one like this. Like that. Okay. And so there's the box, and now it folds up like that. And instead of burnishing this the other way, I'm going to let it just go naturally, kind of. Let me take that off. There we go. So there's the box closed. All right. I do have my crocodile, or you can use your favorite poking tool, not poking tool, your favorite hole punch. And because the wheel is on this side, I have to kind of do it this way. And I should have set the depth. Okay, let's do this one more time. No, there we go. This way. Nope, I've got the small one. I'm struggling, folks. I'm struggling. All right. It looks best when they're not too far apart. So there's one, and mine are far apart, and then this one, like that. Oops. And there we go. Okay, so there is the 2 holes. A little 40 years. Oh my God, that's a long time. That is a long time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the holes, and now I'm going to get some ribbon, and I'm actually going to use a different ribbon this time. I'm going to use this ribbon. So you can put a Ferrero Rocher. Oh, this is what I was going to say. You can put a Ferrero Rocher in there, or if you want, you could put treats. You can put notes. You could do Advent. You could put the little Matchbox cars in here. A 2-pack of cookies, or if you had a present to put under the tree, but it was too large to go under the tree, you could put a little map in here and hang it on the tree. So there's lots of things that you can do with this, and it would be like a tree, an ornament on your tree. Or if you wanted to, you could put pictures. You can make the box and then put, I don't know, if somebody's baby picture on here, and maybe another picture, family picture on here. So you could decorate it however you wanted, and to hang on your tree, and put it and color code it to color match your tree or your decor if you have one. All right, so now I've got the, oh, and how much is this? Is probably 30 inches. You can, however long you want, but what you need to do is you need to have enough, so this would, I'm going to bring this up, and this, so that would be the hanger part. I just want to make sure I get the ribbon right. This ribbon's kind of is thicker, but that's okay. So that would be the part that you're going to hang on the tree, and I am just going to put a paper clip there to hold it, and one here to hold it here, like this. And now I'm going to just make a bow, like this. This ribbon is thicker. That's important, Deb, to if you make a friend, to keep them forever. That's really important. And then just make a bow knot like this. It's not a pretty bow, but okay. And now I'm going to angle this. We're not finished. We have to decorate it now. And you can use whatever you have to decorate it. So there is the box. And see how it's closed on the sides, because gravity is going to make it taut. All right, so now I'm going to bring out the Merry and Bright, which I have not played with much this year. And I want the light bulb. And what else do I want? Oh, and I want the top of the light bulb. So that's the silver foil up at the top there, like that. And I'm using, I think it's called the holographic from the annual catalog. And I've got my stamp pad here, and I've got the light bulb on here, and I am going to use the red. I thought about using yellow too. But I've got the red out, so I will use red. And I'm going to stamp that like that. And nice, nice. Okay, and bring out my stamp, cut, and emboss machine. Whoa, it's on the floor. Oh, there's the plate. Okay, let me die cut out this piece first. And I'm hoping I get it straight. You know the trick, if you've got some washi tape, you can put a little bit of washi tape down to hold it in place. Let's hope that it's even. Oh, look at that. I love it when it turns, when it's clean. All right, so that is the light bulb. And now I'm just going to take this holographic, and I'm not going to waste. I've got space here. I've got space right here. Can you see that? To die cut that out. Waste not, want not. And it doesn't have to be the holographic. You can use black, you can use brown paper, dark, you can use Night of Navy, whatever you want. There it is. But I just like the silver foil, and that's what it looks like. Okay. A little bit of Tombow glue on the top here. Oh, my Tombow glue is stuck. Come on. There we go. And the silver foil. Like that. Oh, what is it? The glue's on my fingers, so it pulled it right off. You know, getting glue or Tombow glue on the foil is a pain. Why is it not sticking? Let me put, I'm going to put a paper clip or clothespin on there like that. Okay, now I have, I'm lazy. I've got the Mary on one side and Bright on the other side. And I am using up, because we all have drawers of these, right? And I've got my Night of Navy. And I'm going to stamp Mary. I want it nice and crisp. There we go. And then the Anne Bright. Perfect. And we are going to just fussy cut this out. I love stamps that have the dark background and the the sentiment, and you can cut them out like this. I love adding these to cards. My mind is not here. I got to tell you, my brain is mush tonight. It is mush tonight. And like that. So tomorrow night we'll be doing a card. It will be card night. And it will be day 8. I can't believe it. All right, Mary and Bright. Alrighty. I have my favorite. Can you tell the Simply Elegant trim? I have used that a lot this year. A lot. And I'm just going to put this through here like that. And like that. And you can, if you want, do to and from on the back there. Or put a little note. And a little knot. Yeah, I love the Simply Elegant trim. The gold and the silver. I've used it so much this year. All right. And then I'm going to, and I pop this up, I'm going to put the Mary like that. I'm going to put it a little higher up. I'm going to put a little higher up because there's one other thing that I want to do with the light bulb. And anybody that knows me is going to know what I'm going to break out to put on the light bulb. Mary, and then end bright like that, like that. Or how should I do it? Mary and bright like that. Okay. I can't do too much of it on the light bulb. I was going to break out my fine tip glue and just highlight this piece of this part of the light bulb. Mary and bright like that. And then my fine tip glue. And I'm just going to fill that in. And you know what? You probably can't even see it on the camera, but I know it's there. And there you go. There is the light bulb. You can see it a little bit. It just gives it a little bit added texture. Except for I can't move it too much or else it's going to bleed on the red. So I'm going to have to hold it taut. All right, so there, that's the cube box that holds a Ferrero Rocher, which I'm going to eat. That's going to be my dessert tonight. Which holds a Ferrero Rocher. It holds little notes, little Matchbox cars, 2-pack chocolates, lots of little things that you can put in there. And the box is about 2 inches by 2 inches all the way around. So that's the size of the box. So 2 by 2 by 2, 2 by 2 by 2 cube. I know. Happy Christmas, everybody. That was day numero 7. That's day number 7. And here is the other one, which I've kind of torn apart. I took the bow off. I didn't really finish decorating it. I really wanted to use the Merry and Bright. I wanted to use the Merry and Bright Designer Series paper, but it is very directional and it would just not work very well at all. All right, it's cute. Thanks, Emily. You can put lots of little treasure, or, you know, if you were so inclined, you could put jewelry in there. You know, diamond earrings, a ring, bracelet, lots of things can go in a 2 by 2 cube box. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm gonna wash up and I'm going to go to bed. And we will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel, and it will be a card. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And we will see you. That was a wonderful tutorial. Oh, Edith! Well, thank you so much. I'm going to make a lot of these. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. I did not realize you were lurking. I'm happy to see you here. Thanks, Deb, another fun project. Edith, if you're looking for projects, check out 2 nights ago, I think it was, Santa's Pants. They're cute. It's my favorite project so far. I would show it to you, but I took it to work. I was so impressed by it, and it's still sitting on my desk at work. So, yeah, I hope you check that one out. You'll like that. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will talk to you again tomorrow for a card. Might be a gift card holder. I'm thinking. I haven't prepped it yet, but I think it's going to be a gift card. I know what I want to do, so it's probably going to be a gift card holder. Okay? Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye, Emily. Bye.